Hello, friends. Welcome to Pension Radio. And when we talk about insurance, it is something which is extremely important in today's day and age. But with the large population that a country like ours has, is it really possible to cover each and every one? Does each and every one of us needs insurance cover? What is insurance cover? There was in fact, an article some time back saying that there are about 70 odd companies in India who are into the business of insurance. They may be health, life, auto, and so many other things. But are we able to cover such a huge population? That is what we're going to discuss today. And it's a great pleasure that we have with us someone who has been there, done that in the insurance field. We have with us Mr. Chandrashekhar Rammurty, who was the Secretary General of the General Insurance Council, which is the industry body of insurance and reinsurance companies in India. And basically, he was, you can say, a spokesperson of the insurance industry, and he dealt with the parliamentarians, the government departments, various ministry officials, IRADI, and many, many more. And today we would like to grill him and check whether is enough insurance being done in India? Is there a need? What are the gaps? And so on. Chandrasekhar sir, a big, big warm welcome to you on Pension Radio.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. And I would like to discuss with you and answer your questions and clarifications on insurance matters. Let's go ahead and start discussing the issues.
Yes, so let's fasten our seatbelts and take a flight on the insurance sector. Chandrasekhar sir, there is. Do you think that there is still a lot of awareness, lack of awareness, I would say, in the general population regarding insurance, and how would you define insurance as such in general?
See, insurance to start with is a promise to pay a person to, if he meets with any unfortunate accident or incident, and in order to fulfill the promise, the insurance companies take a small amount called premium from the
Right.
person to give him that promise. So when you say it is a promise, the promise has to be fulfilled, and the promise has to be seen to be met whenever such events or unfortunate incidents take place. It's not awareness. It's Indian psyche mostly saying that if something happens, it has been given to me by God, or God will take care of the whatever happens to me. This sort of a mindset is one of the main reasons for people not looking at insurance as an effective risk mitigation tool.
Mm.
This is changing. I'm not saying this is always there. It is slowly changing. Only that is changing because people start looking at others getting benefit of insurance. They
Right.
see that when disasters take place, they find that they are not able to cope up and come back to life, and therefore they find that somebody has to give the promise. Let us see whether we can meet that. So there are a number of reasons why this perception or this myth is changing, and
Mm-hmm.
but a lot more has to be done. It is only we are only the insurance industry in India has just touched only the fringes of the insurance needs in India and the
Correct.
demands in India. Yeah.
It's a very valid point that you've made, sir, because when we talk about the insurance cover, mostly we see them in the urban areas that people sort of get the insurance. Of course, legally, the automobile insurance is important because a lot of the legal aspects are associated with that. But health insurance, life insurance, property insurance, there are multiple products available in the market. Now, you mentioned about people being aware but having a typical psyche of chalo dekh lenge hum baad mein types. Do you think it's a issue on both sides? That do you think companies have been able to kind of portray all the possible products that they have, and are people aware of all the variety of the products?
The answer is yes and no, because there are products available from the insurance market, life insurance or general insurance, health insurance, motor insurance, but products are available.
Hmm.
And as you rightly pointed out, motor being legally compulsory for every motor vehicle to be insured, there is a lot of understanding and penetration there. But the other areas like health is picking up in in the last 5 to 10 years. The COVID was
Right.
one of the biggest, what you call, event or the pandemic, which made everybody start thinking about health insurance, and even the government has started thinking about Ayushman Bharat scheme for
Hmm.
the entire Bharat, entire country. Therefore, the products are there. That is definite. At the same time, whether it has reached all the people, you pointed out very correctly. Insurance is 80% done. Premium is coming 80% from the urban market.
Right.
That only 20% is coming from the rural market, and that 20% also mostly around 10% of it is because of the crop insurance scheme. That means
Okay.
the normal health insurance, property insurance, it is not sold. People are not buying in rural areas. The insurance companies do not have offices in rural areas. So to sell
Okay.
that means what you find is the suppliers are not there. The demand people, they really do not realize that they need insurance. So of course, I would say that Prime Minister schemes, whether it is a Jeevan Jyoti scheme or a Suraksha scheme or Ayushman Bharat, has really opened up the awareness area in the large population. At the same time, IIDAI is also now working very closely on coming out with one single product which will meet all the three needs: life, health, and property. They
Hmm.
call it Bima Vistar. They are trying to bring with a single product that every insurance company should sell. So I would say that the answer is yes and no, but there's more so the products are coming in, people are getting to know, and therefore the insurance market will grow up, the insurance demand will be picked up, the penetration will go up, everybody will get the benefit of insurance sooner
Correct.
than later.
And a valid point, you have mentioned that there is a demand, but insurance companies probably do not have offices in the hinterland because India is a large and a complex country. So you have been working in the insurance sector at the very highest level, and you know the challenges and the difficulties. Is it really a huge challenge for any insurance company to actually kind of have a network in India? How big is a challenge for any company who's into life insurance to kind of cover the entire country as such?
See, most importantly, if you look at the Life Insurance Corporation of India model, the
Hmm.
agents, the people who sell insurance are the backbone for Life Insurance Corporation of India. There are almost 25 lakh brokers, 20 agents for Life Insurance Corporation who have been the backbone of developing life insurance. Similarly, the agents in general insurance will sell the product. Now, as I said, IRDA has also come out with another scheme
Hmm.
involving women, and they want to train the people in the rural areas, women, called Bima Vahak. Along
Okay.
with the single product called Bima Vistar, they also come out with the distribution channel centering the women in the rural areas. That is called Bima Vahak. So the combination of the product and the people to sell, it is going to change the game in the rural areas where the insurance is needed. But the challenge is making them understand that insurance is necessary. Insurance, sending money, spending money on insurance is not down the drain. That is the biggest challenge. It not only the awareness, lack of awareness, literacy, but the affordability. Is that coming on the top of the priority? for selling when you have got meager income, when you got
Hmm.
small income to make your both ends meet. Will you look for insurance as the first choice or the last choice? That the income level is a very critical and pertinent issue. Therefore, we have to come out with affordable insurance product. That means the premium has to be affordable. We should
Hmm.
give monthly installments. We should make people buy as they are able to pay as you go. So there are a lot of things, a lot of changes to take place in the insurance sector, but and the challenges are there. Challenges can be overcome. Digitization.
Hmm.
Digitalization is now really almost 60 to 70% of the uh, people are looking at portals and websites to know about insurance. This is the trend after COVID. After 2021, 22, most of the people have started looking at websites and portals to look
Right.
for insurance products. So, the we need to change our perception about insurance now, and we should see which are the gaps and how we are going to fulfill the gap or meet the gap and make people believe yes, insurance is a must for them.
Now, coming back to mass capacity building is always a very difficult thing, and it does take time. But once it happens, it just snowballs into something big. So probably what you're saying is that the upcoming years are looking very good for the insurance sector. But coming back again to the complexity of the length and breadth of India, 140 crore plus population, just about 70 odd companies in the market doing that. Do you think it's enough for such a huge population? And what are your views on it? Should we have more companies, or you mentioned about expanding the network, but what about more number of players? What do you feel on that?
Yes, definitely 70 companies are not sufficient. The 70 companies mentioned by IRDA chairman a few weeks ago is
Mm-hmm.
consisting of life insurance companies, health insurance companies, and general insurance companies. But this 70 companies is not sufficient because the insurance premium generated in the market, life and non general put together, is about 10.5 lakh crores. It looks
Oh,
very big. When you look at 10.5 lakh crores, it looks very big, but it is 4% of the GDP of the country. At the same time, when you compare the other foreign countries, you find we are lagging behind. Even in China, it is 4%, 3.9%. But
oh,
the percent, the individual one person, how much premium is money is spending to buy insurance product. In China, people buy 5 times the money to buy insurance, although their total GDP percentage is 3.9. In India, it is $90. That is, if it is $90 for India, it is $480 for China.
oh,
So
that
when
big is
you
the gap.
that the gap give you the gap in people buying products and spending money on insurance. So therefore, what we are looking at is this 70 companies is not sufficient because you need capital, you need money to fulfill the promise. If you do
Hmm.
not fulfill the promise, people are going to lose
Trust
trust
on your
in
feet.
the
Yeah.
or confidence in the insurance system. Therefore, there are capital adequacy norms, how much capital the insurance company should have, who can be the promoter of the company. There are a lot of regulations are there. Looking
Hmm.
into that, this if you have to capture 5 times the present volume, you need definitely more and more companies, more and more people to put more capital into the industry and tap the untapped potential of the insurance
Right.
market. So the insurance companies are now pan India, whether they are health or general or life. You can have regional insurance companies. You can have sectoral insurance companies. You can have for example, the cooperative sector is not in
Hmm.
the insurance field. The cooperative sector in India is a big sector. There can be insurance in the cooperative sector. Therefore,
Okay.
there are number of, yes, the Insurance Act allows insurance companies under cooperative sector. Therefore, the segmentation, I have seen countries where only insurance companies only target women drivers. There are insurance
Okay.
companies only for Chinese restaurants. There are insurance companies which are only for property which are let out for tenancy. So when you start segmenting the market, segmenting the population, and niche products, you can do wonders in India. And therefore, 70 companies are not sufficient. You need more and more companies, more and more capital should be brought in, and the potential is potential is huge actually. Untapped potential in terms of uninsured
Mhm.
population, uninsured properties, and underinsured properties are underinsured. That is protection gap. How much insurance you should have, how much insurance you have. There's a huge. There is 8% insured, 92% uninsured in terms of protection gap. So
Correct.
the insurance industry has lot of potential in terms of covering breadth and the breadth of the country, the upscaling. That is, if you are having one product, let's say motor, do you have a property? Do you have accident? Do you have health? Do you have life? So you can start, the same person can cover all his needs, that is wealth, health, wealth, and the legal requirements. If you cover all the three, you have a lot of scope for more and more companies to come in.
I mean, that's brilliant because the segmentation aspect that you have mentioned is nothing less but a brilliant startup idea also. I don't think a lot of youngsters are also looking into it. Even if they start looking at, as you mentioned, segmenting and they're looking it as a startup idea for insurance, I think they can really bring in a lot of players. But again, is the chicken and the egg story, sir. Uh, should the segments, sectors in the market push for this? Or should the companies try out these sectors and come up with products? It's a very typical chicken and the egg story.
So basically, the economics of insurance so far has been to do all multiple products and multiple lines of business to
Correct.
meet your economics of scale. But now the insurance industry is reached a scale of
Hmm.
2.5 for non-life general insurance has got 2.5 lakh crore premium, which means every company is doing minimum the 2000 5,000 crores of premium. So you've got the scale already in place.
Correct.
Therefore, in order to now you need to go deeper into the country, deeper into segmentation markets, and therefore I think the government and IDA are thinking of opening up the further the market segmentation, allow more regional companies, niche companies. They are working on that, and
Yes.
therefore, if all the four factors coming together, the next 5 to 10 years is going to be a insurance decade for India. The government has got insurance for all by 2024 2047, the 100th
Hmm.
year of independence. They want insurance for all. As 30 crore insurance, general insurance policies, both life and general, have been issued. That means, as against 140 crore people, where are we?
Hmm.
That is underinsured, uninsured. Therefore, this next decade will definitely be insurance decade. But the insurance mechanism, you collect premium from people who are exposed to the loss, and you pay the loss to the people who actually suffer the loss.
Hmm.
Therefore, when I collect 10 lakhs of premium, rupees of premium, and I pay 20 lakhs of claim, I am already 200% loss ratio.
Yes,
How,
yes.
as an insurance company, how do you do that? Therefore, this is the dilemma of insurance companies insofar as crop insurance is concerned. If one flood comes, the entire district, two, three districts are affected by the. Therefore,
Yes,
you need you need more. Everybody should buy. Everybody should be willing to share the cost of claim. Cost of claim plus some expenses is called what makes the premium. Therefore,
correct.
the challenge both in health and in crop, in both the segments, the amount of premium is insufficient to pay all the claims. People have started knowing that health insurance can support the financially. So the more and more claims have started coming in. If
Yes, yes.
you used to get 110 claims in 100 policies, now we are getting 35, 40 claims in 100 policies, which means people have known the benefits of insurance. Therefore, getting a correct price for the product and making all the people buy the insurance cover and then use the money to pay the claim. All the three has to work together to make both the point. One, the health cover for all masses, and
Hmm.
two, the insurance cover for farmers to work.
Right.
Therefore, you need to keep on educating people, working out the statistically probabilities and things like that to get the correct price, right? Correct price to collect and correct claim to pay. Of
Correct.
course, there are other ramifications and aspects to that that we will
Hmm.
take later. But as of now, I would say that reaching the benefits of insurance to all the segments of the country, all the sections of the population
Society,
is
yeah.
is is being achieved slowly but steadily. I'm sure in the next 5 years to 10 years, the insurance will reach everyone who needs it.
Absolutely. And really, the last point was so nicely explained, sir. And of course, this just goes to show the 40, 45, 50-year experience that you have had in the insurance sector. But really a wonderful freewheeling chat. Chandrasekhar, sir, thank you so much for joining us on this initial introductory episode of Insurance for All. And in the upcoming episodes, we'll try and grill you on certain specifics, but definitely some very important inputs from you in terms of segmentation, regional insurances. I'm sure the next decade, as you said, will be a marquee decade for the insurance sector. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll catch up with you very soon.
Thank you.